Hello. I'll I'll try streaming some development of stuff I've made at this point. Just give me a few moments. Again, so yeah, I'll try working a bit on the Wayback machine proxy server that I've made to browse the old websites. So in this case, I'll probably just work on few stuff that I'll not sure how should I even say it. I'll just try to make some changes around it, nothing more. So yeah, the code itself is still kinda hasn't been changed for a while. I mean, it works well, but since last time I've tried it out, it caused a lot of trouble with lots of timeouts. So I'll probably have to figure out how to set up like some kind of queue for submit for loading the website, for loading content in general. So one way that I would think about it is to check if the content is maybe HTML and maybe find some links inside of it and then figure out through that. But for now, I'll, I'll just still think about it at this point. I'm not sure even how should I begin. So I have the cache in here, then request, then final response. I might as well be kind of silent at this point as I still need to think over about this. So for now, you can even play something on your own, like some sort of music. But as I'm not going to I might not be speak a lot. I might not. Oh Jesus Christ! I might not be able to speak a lot at this moment. Okay, let me see if I can actually even begin with this damn thing. Let me just run it first. So it's not even working at me already. So I don't know what's the problem by now. Let's just see again if something was running before that or... Well, I have no clue at this point. I think things worked just fine like a few minutes ago and now I cannot even run it. Let me just try to rebuild this. Might as well run the Gradle build thing. Usually it's a hassle to work on it if some library even breaks or... In general, Gradle is like some kind of build tool for... like a builder tool, but it usually can also cause a lot of trouble if you actually have something misconfigured at some point, or when you have like lots of stuff that you need downloading, and yeah, so probably now you have to wait for a bit until it downloads a few requirements. So in this case, so this Proxy server uses a few libraries, so Ktor, client and server. So client for actually getting the content, and server for actually hosting it. Serialization for basically parsing the JSON stuff. I'm not sure if that's even used. Yeah, it probably, but I'm not sure. So command line interface is basically to add parameters. So when you try to set it up in here, this kind of makes it more simplified with applying the parameters in general. Where was I? Oh yeah. Yeah, standard library is basically obvious, and logger is basically just adding the logging, some better logging functionality in general. Then I also have like Exodus, which should be used like a virtual file storage in some way. Now let's see if it's going to run at least. Okay, so now it should run. Let me switch back. So this is a Windows 98 virtual machine connected to that proxy server. So if it works fine, it should actually open Google's website from 2004. Apparently it's not working. Okay, apparently just at this moment it's unavailable. What else can actually go wrong at this point? If it doesn't load now. Okay, so apparently this is not working, so let me see if we can actually get some kind of like HTTP error response like this. So usually Internet Explorer should return like some kind of like friendly user error for specific HTTP codes. So let me see if we can actually do that. So it should actually be in here, I think. Let me just check. Oh no. Let me just see where the hell it's being used. Yeah, it's in here. So it already caused internal server error, but there's no friendly response from that. Let me just give a minor example, maybe with some other setting it like not found. Then it should actually respond with actual friendly page. Nope, still broken in here. Let me see if we can actually, okay, if we can actually even respond in here, or it's something else. Okay, so the response belongs in here. Try to just replace that. Which one was it? Let me just see. I just want to see the friendly page first. Okay, apparently I cannot even get that. So how the hell I actually managed to do that before? Okay, I'm now quite confused with this. So what actually requires it not to display it? It should be in settings already defined. Yeah, this should be it, but it doesn't actually respond properly. Maybe still missing something else. I mean, this would actually help if this thing even managed to work properly by now. Well, I cannot even run it in my browser then. Oh, gee. I can't believe that everything manages to break just a bit at this point. Oh well. Let me just revert this for a bit. Let's see if I can actually even respond with the content in here. Okay, I'll make a copy of this and then see. And just get an identical response. Okay, so this is basically an error from archive.org, not from Google itself. Oh. So now this kind of kills the point of actually working on this. But I'll try to figure out something else then. Maybe I can actually set up like maybe some kind of like specific URL for controlling this server. Maybe that might be a good idea. So I'll try that in this case. So let's set some parameter for administration. Let's keep it like this for now. So now in here I'll probably have to just like make a plain response to see if that's even working. it seems to be okay still. Let me just add the parameter. Let's see with this. Oof. Okay, that's loading something else. Even though it says it's coming soon. Okay, so that's not what I was expecting. Let me just debug this for a bit. That's not even captioned in here. Let's get in from here. So it isn't here. Check. Need to check the URI in here. Yeah, let me resume this and reload. Oh. So let me check the value of this. Oh, okay, that with a slash. Okay, so that works. Now I only need to set up like a bit of HTML content in there. So I might as well actually switch to some of my older projects, like my personal website at least. Should be a much better option. Hold on a second, let me just first get the HTML first and DSL. That might as well be used to actually render the content. Actually, let's get all of this. So yeah, for CSS and HTML. No, that's for CSV, not CSS. Okay, that should be enough. Now back in here, now I should actually make a response with HTML. Let me just check how I actually done it from here. I cannot even remember how do I even do things at this point. So making like a response with this, and that, okay, that might fit for as a temporary example. Wait a sec. Switch back. Probably won't match at this point, but one more sec. How did I set it up? Let me just do this manual first. For the content, how was it usually done before? Usually this does respond like with the HTML content, but I think there's actually the original one. So this should be it, I think. Oh, goddammit, that's not it. This should be it. Spawn HTML content, yeah. Okay, that's basically close to my copy. Yeah, it should be identical, so that's fine. A sec. Is this real yet? That feels wrong. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I think they actually changed that recently. No, I'm still using the old versions, right? Yes, for the SL and all that. Well, so I'll probably have to update few libraries at this point. So let me do just that. I'll just go to Ktor's website. See for any changes. If it's even going to load. Because it's not even working. God damn it. So everything is literally broken at this point. So let me just change the version of Ktor. It should be 1.2.13 or 2.13. For serialization, that should be 7.21. That's even for the Kotlin itself. It's Firefox says literally broken my set, so I'll probably switch to Brave at this point. At least see if this will even work. Just give me a sec. Something about this. So I was looking for Ktor. And that's it. Set 1.3 has been added already. So I have to check for documents in here to find for HTML DSL, because that's probably changed for a while. Which one was it? Okay, so this should be it. So now that they actually managed to remove this and added it recently. Dismiss that. Dismiss. Yeah, once again I need to sync it up. Now let me see. Yeah, that's so. Yeah, probably everything now else probably even broke at this point, because they also changed the logic. So we might as well start from the beginning. See how did this even work? How it actually started. Okay, if this still this should work for now at least. So maybe they only mod maybe some packages maybe at this point. What's wrong in here? They really caused this much of trouble. It's not even here, damn it. I need to check further. What do they have? Wayback. Yeah. I didn't expect that this would be already this much complex, just even to update the libraries in general. Always one part somewhere is missing. How do I actually intercept though? I might intercept the actual status pages. So on that. Actually, let me move this thing here. Should actually fit the part of the client and server then. Is this also the cause? the speech. Let's give this for a bit. That's it here, no problem. Let me just skip the logging for a bit. See if this is going to work maybe for now. So from starting to actually add a minor feature, I had to like replace the whole library for now. And then this requires cleanup. Did they actually change how this works? Wait, where's the... Should be a version for the JSON. What's this? 1 second. Okay, so screw this up. This should be it. It works. Let me just change this and it should be ready. Now I have no idea what's going on. Is there any log in here at all? Let's log error. Any other log? I'll check the logging for this. This should work. I'll probably have to do make some extension for that. Oh, please. Let's try and now see if this is going to work. At least to have some logs. Apparently nothing. So now I'm even more confused. Wait a sec. It's an important host. That looks so odd. Is this one working? It should work. Okay, it apparently works. I only forgot that I've removed this. And finally when this actually works, so that's nice. Right, for this point I might as well maybe commit some changes. I'll switch to this. Okay, so what I've done, so updated most of the libraries at this point. I have to exclude this. Leave this part maybe for now. There are too many changes, so let me just reboot this temporarily. Hey. Yeah, I'm the guy that tested viruses. So, how's it going? I'm still trying to work on this damn thing. Oh, damn it, now even the comments have been messed up. Just go back for a bit. It's not how it should work. Keep the line breaks. You know, that's better. Just know that I'm not testing the viruses at this moment, I'm just trying to work on this thing. Okay, but hear that though. Just don't expect like a lot of things to happen in here, because I already had trouble with even launching the proxy itself. For programming, not sure how much you'll be able to learn. This is basically in Kotlin programming language, so basically like maybe a bit better than Java, but it depends. So what do you usually study, like which programming languages are you learning? Oh, nice. Java should be still okay in general for basically everything, even though you only have to manage to figure out the virtual machine, how it works basically, and just need to take note that it's probably going to take more of memory than when you work on some other programming languages like C or C++ at least. I mean, Python is probably also like the other language that might be kind of better in some ways, but it also probably takes a lot of memory. So garbage collection in here is probably the main thing, even though not many people are taking care of that. I mean, even I don't actually take care of it at this point in here. I need to prioritize to actually make the code look okay and readable instead of taking care of garbage collection, because that should be done for improving the performance when needed. Alright, let's commit this at least. So it's just omit limits at this point. No, wait a sec. That's not committed. Yeah, it's not. That should be fine. Okay, back to getting the admin URL first. Okay, instead of intercepting it, I might as well try adding routing. Okay, so let's see, it should be there. Just like this. This way, that's usually worse. Ah, shoot, time keeping. That should fit. No, just make a simple response. Oh yeah, get and then response. Respond. Let's see if that's going to work. Or okay, that works. So I'll probably try to add like some minor field to change the specific timeline. So let me see, how should I do that? Use usual timestamp that's being used. So I'll try using some other variable. Have you actually worked on anything yet with Java? Like, you know, there's still the basics, like getting the, like basically knowing what's class, what's a variable, or interface even. I basically didn't even remember all the theory in Java and basically know all the keywords at this point. I went to Kotlin way too much. Even though it's still kind of same, just the syntax is different. Yeah, let's add the HTML in here. So that's HTML, now head and body, now form. So form should go to It should go to the same page. Still form, then input for, let's see, is it actually input or something else? It should be input type. Should be daytime at least. Let's see if that's even going to be visible. What the hell's that? 6v0. How the hell that came out? That shouldn't be anywhere. Let me rerun. That's awkward, but never mind. Let's just keep going with that. Okay, so we have had body form input. Now I should actually apply this to make it post. I'll get the post over here. Let's make it to respond redirect semi-rel. Yeah, I need a submit button. Submit. Okay, maybe that's probably the fault of Internet Explorer itself, because it actually wants to stay on the same page. I try to submit it, so I'll try to apply another link. So it should be action applied to like some /submit maybe. Let's go like that. Actually, like this. Now in here, at least applied to submit path or path. I don't know. I don't know how this actually keeps going. So actually this is like this, and okay, so that should be fine, I think. Let's apply the value first. So I need to get the value from here. So how do I actually do that? I need to check the documentation again. So and here it should be for handle request. Query over which one is it? Yeah, for the form. So this is it. Okay, let's get parameters first. forget the parameter for. Yeah, I don't even have the name of the parameter in here. So how do it should be defined by name? And that should fit. Get the timestamp here. We should define this together way. Yeah, like this for now. I should make this a bit more practical, but or maybe I should do that with if condition. Does that mean? So that does never work. Okay, so I'll keep it like this for now until I figure out the better way to solve this. Oh, kind of. So at this point, this should actually try to set the new value for timestamp. Okay, that works now. I only need to fix it up for a bit. I forgot where we actually set the value in here. So it's not in the text. It's where the hell it is then. Oh, the value. So it should be like this, or yeah, just make it empty. Okay then. Now I need to set up this value to actually apply to be a new date in here. So let's see, how should I do that? So the new timestamp has been defined. So let's apply this in here, but let me see. So it's done first time. For the cache repository, let's just apply it with new timestamp me or yeah, I should actually replace it like that. So let's replace it all with new timestamp. See how it will make any difference at this point. But I should actually make it maybe some interference in here. So it should be like getting the value from here. Should this fit? I mean, it can fit, but it's shadowed. So basically, when it's shadowed, I cannot use this variable anymore inside the scope. Okay, so what's the format? Maybe I should actually add the format hint in here. Alright, now let's see. So we'll go with, actually we'll check first the original. Just a refresh for a bit. Okay, so that works. Now go to time travel. And type some other date. So it was like 2004. So let's see if we can go with 2001. 1st of January. So that should be applied. Now let's see if we go back to Google.com and refresh. And now it's 2001. So that works. So now the other problem in here is how should I actually make it possible to actually navigate back to, actually no, how should I actually make sure that when you actually visit some website that everything else is kind of cleaned. Actually I cannot do that. Maybe I could actually disable caching, maybe. That would actually kind of require messing around in here though. Or let me just disable cache in here completely. So if I do that and then apply this progress bar is probably fake. Like it glows for a bit and then it finishes. Yeah, that should be fine. That's already 2005 in here. So back to this. So I need to find a few improvements in here then. So I have the time that they defined already. Should I add something else? That should be just kind of enough at this point. Because it's already completed. Oh yeah, I need to actually disable the interception in here. So if call request theory is actually admin URL, then return and skip. I think it should require proceeding, then return. Okay, I think I know what I should do actually. Maybe, nah. If I actually try to submit like loading the latest page, that might not be easy thing to do because I would actually need to find out which was the actual page that was actually clicked on, and that's not possible from my side. So how should I do that? I might as well add like a list of all loaded things that were loaded. So let's add that at least. Again, add a bit more content in there. So I need to add a list. So that's the value list. I should actually make it still limited though. So in here, see. So for the response, should I edit like in the response or? This cached. That's no. Okay, I'll fit it in here then. So the role list is going to add at least one entry from the request theory, and if the list has more than 10 entries, then remove the last one then. In here I'll try to add one more entry, but I might as well add maybe some title. So this should be administration page, then actually for the timestamp. So maybe a horizontal line might be useful. One in here, and then for the last few entries, or let's call it history. Now in here, how should I add? Paragraph, not the paragraph, it should be list, then the list, then map that, and so basically for each URL in here add the list element. It should include the text, no, not the text, it should actually add a link. So the link should go to the actual string, and then along with that include the actual text of it. So that should fit. Now back in here. So for the timestamp, I might as well actually assign the original date, so I don't have to think over. Did I run it, or yeah, I did. Okay, so we'll switch to 2006. I should actually exclude this one though. So how should I do that then? So this checks if it's exactly like that. So I should set it if it starts with that. Should know. It's like this. So you should actually check if the URL actually fits the history in here. Now if I switch to Google.com, then here it should be listed there. So now in here I try to use maybe one more window. Let's go with Mozilla. Let's make it tiled in here. So I'll just use this for time travel at least. Okay. Now as it actually browse the services in here, it should actually load all the content from here. And yeah, that gives a minor problem because it's actually just going to load all the content that's actually trying to be loaded. So that may actually exclude if the content has been cached from the browser itself. But I cannot actually fix that though. And in here at least you can now actually check what do I actually have in here. Or can I actually make this live? That should be a better idea. Minor refresh option if needed. So let's see if we can actually add that also. And so that should be on some checkbox. I don't know if I should actually apply that in this form. No. Yeah. I think it should not be a big deal. Let's make it separate. Let's make this checkbox. So what actually goes in for the value in here? Maybe true or this is even walled for the checkbox. Let's see. And there's no documentation for it. I'll probably have to check it online for a bit. Where the hell are we? Submit and yeah, that should be a sec. Okay, let's try it like this. Should not put a jackpot select, just put like a number. Okay, that should fit. What did I do now wrong? It's now the problem. Probably it's in the problem is in here probably. Yeah, it keeps going in here. I have to disable that. Okay, so as long as it starts. But wait, didn't that actually work before? Maybe it's even working here now. Okay, I'll probably have screwed up a few things in here. I need to make this a bit of refresh. Down here, let's set that state for refreshing. So I'm going to solve that up. So how was it actually going? That in here. Yes, it's been a refresh. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, now I should actually try to get rid of this bit. Not sure why the hell it's actually displaying. So now it should stop refreshing. Yeah, it actually cannot stop. So I'll probably have to think about that. Yeah, now back to this. Let me just reformat for a bit. Now this is also getting kind of a bit complex, so let me just maybe sort this out for a bit, for a moment. So the route, then the no, not the route like this. That should fit. No. Let me just move this completely out, so it doesn't actually take so much space in here. Hello? Yeah, this is still in Kotlin, even though it's using Ktor and Kotlin X serialization, maybe a few more stuff. Yeah, maybe just two main things that are mostly written in Kotlin also. Don't expect still anything special. So yeah, now we have the timestamp in here, but I should actually get the values in here also. So I'll probably have to add like some kind of repository. It's gonna be like the global object, but screw it at this point. Let's see, well, so timestamp. Actually, I should say it like at that time, like local daytime maybe. I'll see about that. Maybe I should go with that, like in some way, and then convert it to actual format. So timestamp, then so that should be enough in here. So let's see. And no. Format I might as well tweak that formatting for this. So I'll probably have to switch to a bit better format. Either this or I don't know. I'll check it for in a moment later. So timestamp it here. was the actual standard time that I was actually still using? Let me check in here. Should I use something like this or? I mean, it shouldn't be even that right. Let's just apply pattern instead. So it was here, month, date, then or nope, month, day, or minute, and then seconds. Not sure if everything's still okay. Just let me know if something's still wrong by any chance. Okay. And the history in here is still missing. Probably have to make this global object so like some kind of like one object inside it here, but I'll have to check the documentation for that. And here. How did I actually do that? Oh, damn it. Ah, damn it. Now what's the problem? Nothing in here. So what's the actual problem right now? Can you apply the path in here? Oh, I did a double of that. So no wonder why that's broken. this. And that looks fine. That's actually going to go to the present page, which is probably dead. Or wait. Wait, that doesn't even actually apply. That's still the... It's probably still wrong. This is still not applied anywhere. Send this. This should be now formatted to this format. Just need to check the caps in here. Okay, that should fit. That is the string. Yeah, and that. And the pattern now fits. Now I also need to add this. Actually, I should not do it like that way, or, well, let's see. I'll probably have to tweak it later. But let's keep it like that for now, just to make sure that it works. I'll try to refresh it. It's actually loading the present page. That's completely messy at this point, because it thinks that this is not Internet Explorer. All right, let me just switch to some better here. Oh, okay, so that's another problem. So it's going to cause even more trouble in this case for refreshing. So how do I fix that? So it doesn't actually refresh so many times, and I still actually have time to edit it. I'll probably have to do some script editing maybe in this point, and maybe at this point. So that's going to be even annoying. So let me check if this still works in here, or it's kind of broken. So it's kind of broken still in here. Let me try to just debug for a bit to see the difference. Can I actually keep this always on top maybe? Just give me a sec. Let's see if we can actually make this on the top all the time. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, never mind. So back in here. So submit the query in here. Should get, so that's it, and yeah, that should not permit. And then it actually goes to this, which is okay. So how the hell am I actually able to actually fetch that? If that's even going to continue. Hold on a sec. So that goes there, here. Now if I submit. So just give me a moment. Is this actually even going in here then? Let's see. Try to get, or actually I should actually check that it actually redirects to the root page instead. That should actually fit. Let's try it like that. Okay, that should be fine. So the auto now I need to fix the auto refresh in this case. That actually keeps refreshing even though I don't think I have actually configured it to work. Let me check. Yeah, I think I actually even forgot to even set that up. So let's see. Set delay in seconds. So try to submit it. Should not like that. So let me me just check. Let me just check something. So there is still sound in here. Not sure about around here though. Feels like there's no sound coming. Okay, there is. So time travel. So it should not now. Now it shouldn't cause any trouble. In refreshing. So if I try to apply like 5 seconds. Yeah, hold on a sec. Let me disable it. Yeah, if you try to set it like 0, then that's going to be a suicide. It's applied in 2001. Oh, no. Okay, now let's see. 1 second. They should slowly keep updating. I don't know if there is still possible to go lower than 1. See if we can get the toolbar maybe. In the meantime, yeah, I want a Google toolbar, even though it's not even possible to get it because it's not available. So much about that. Is this even still working? This is not updating anymore. Yeah, because I probably set up to delete the last entry, which was the last added. So yeah, the first one that was in that was the first one that goes out, apparently. So let me fix that. Let's remove. No, let's not remove last. Let's add this to the first index. So let's see. Can we actually insert? No, no, that's not it. So index 0. So that should be the initial one. So now let's try and see how this will go. Oh, it went again in a bit into the future. Okay, that should fit. 1 second. Back in here and let's see what we can actually get. Such a shame that Google became so terrible these days. But then you could just require using, how to say, you just need to search stuff. Now now they have like whole goddamn system. Is this still working or? Okay, it's still kind of changing, so that's nice. So we can actually have the full history in here being listed. Even though I think I should actually set this like some kind of internal frame, but for now I'll keep it like this. So what else should I do? Yeah, I still have like a problem when I try to like load so many websites, so many pages at once, and then there's a risk that it will actually crash down, or I don't know. Yeah, I need to fix this thing to actually make it more understandable though. So let me add interceptor for this. Should I call this part? Let me check. Actually, let's call it like archive interceptor. So now I'll try to move this into another file. Oh, come on. This is possible into. That's okay, that should be still fine. Yeah, I just need to move a few more things in here then. Let's reverse the cell for now. That's in here. So let's move that in. Time, how do I say that? Let's apply it just in here. Can I actually return like this, or no, I cannot. Yeah, that's going to fail. Let's keep it like this, and well, let's make it crash for now. I need to, yeah, this needs a lot of cleanup at this point. And I also need a client, damn it. So client minus the, is this one? Oh, damn it, that's the wrong client. And now for the remaining strings that are probably missing. Where the hell are they? Oh, there they are. Let's see. Oh, wait. I need to add this. yeah, I'm not bothered to actually use to write code, JVM code by hand. Even that's kind of difficult. Should this fit or that should work? I have to think over about considering to write the JVM code by hand. I don't think that I will be able to do it. First of all, there is no, how to say, there is no such way to actually develop like directly with that properly. You'll probably need to like, maybe the closest thing that like you could use like the like small assembly tool. Wait, how do you call it? Let me just check for a bit. So I mean, I only remember about small like the tool. Actually, I'm not even sure how should I even that call it. I haven't tried to like to decompile maybe a few APKs that had like the it actually converted this to this format, and then I had no clue how should I actually even work with it. It was still kind of too confusing for me to work with. For now, I'm not bothered to do it. Maybe in the future, but my brain is kind of fried at this point. Where was I? So for this part, the interceptor. No, the status pages also. How should I do that? Can I actually do that? No, not in here. This is impossible to install. Just to make it a bit more consistent. Yeah, let's keep it like that. So administration route, interceptor. That should be fine. Even though I should actually play maybe it's default. So how should I do that? Maybe the local host. Actually, the local host could be a solid default for that. Or actually, it shouldn't be. Nah, I don't know. Come back to this to test out. Okay, screwed it up again. What was it by now? Oh, wrong format. Or again. Yeah, wrong format. Sure if I can actually check some other website in here. Let's see. CNN.com. Is that working or? Bro, either something is broken or yep, something is broken. So now it actually doesn't even browse in from here. So this sort still works, but this one doesn't at all. Let me check for intercepting. No, that's not it. So did they actually just replace this or? Let me just move this out in here. Yeah, I'll probably have to make a separate plugin for that to make sure it works. Well, I might as well add like some kind of like persistence for saving the timestamp, because it keeps like changing to the present date. Actually, just use the default one that's defined. That should do it for now. Oof. Oof. Okay, that's fine. Let's see if we can actually switch to some other website. Maybe not be something special, but let's look at it like this. See what might as well actually be loaded. Or it's still going to be broken. It should be load. It should load. Ah, yes. The old Microsoft website. When my XP was still kind of ongoing. We haven't had the virus alert. Apparently that's not even possible to load unless I maybe skip all the bullshit stuff. So I should actually do that. To try remove most of the junk like this and find the actual URLs inside and then jump to that maybe. I'll have to figure out that all out still in the wild. After a while. Oh, god damn it. I cannot even figure out the English on my own. So when did they actually issue this alert? So they're spreading rapidly through email messages. They attempt to entice the email recipients into opening a file attachment, most commonly those with a zip file and name extension. If it's opened, install malicious code, and then send a copy to all contacts in address book. And basically a backdoor or rat could be also installed. And then the usual guides to protect. And now in here, how can you actually check it without actual images? Damn it. Those would be nice. Wait, let me see if that's loading properly or just timeout. And it's not found. I think I'll try to separate these options for every site separately. And that way I should be actually able to make this a bit more flexible page to work with. But for now I think that's going to be enough either way. So I've managed to at least add an administration page, maybe add a small history, and then add the option to change the refresh time interval and change the timestamp from the website. So that should be good enough for now. But in the meantime, I'll try to stream something else in the future. Maybe I'll try modding some games, maybe like Hidden Space Outlaw. I didn't do that after a while, so I'll probably have to work on that a bit. Or maybe might as well try to record those viruses that I've streamed a few days ago, like the Conut, Monopoly, and Bubble Boy. Maybe one of those at least to make a video about. So let me just put the original screensaver that I've used and then enjoy. Alright then. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this stream. So yeah, as I've said, I'll try to stream something else maybe in a few days or the weekend. It depends. But I'll probably have to still make a video, so I'll probably have to spend some time on working on that. Either way, thanks for watching. That's it for now, and bye.